What's up, YouTube? Let's do the LA Times Impossible Sudoku puzzle for June 1st, 2025. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We are getting close to 200 subscribers, so I really appreciate everyone who has come to this channel and subscribed and just watched videos. Really appreciate that. And if you'd like to try this puzzle, I will have a link in the description. So with that being said, let's fill the grid. All right, let's just see what we can do here. I do see a 2 right away. We have a 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. We can place that 2. 2 here and 2 here, and 2 here makes this a 2. And come over here and mark 2 in those 2 cells. 3 points into this box, so we're going to have 3 in one of these 2 cells. 8 and 8 point over here. This 8 points into this box. 1 and 1 point up here. Let's see. Let's stick to this part of the puzzle for now. 8 and 8 look down, and this 8 looks across, so we'll have 8s in one of these 2 cells. 6 and 6, so 6 is going to be in any of these 3 cells. 9 points down here, 9 looks across, so we'll have 9 in one of these 2 cells. 3 and 3 look over here. We can actually place a 3 right here in this box, or in this cell. So that's a 3 and that's an 8. So we're going to have 8 somewhere in these 3 cells. Okay, 4 and 4 look into this box. 7 and 7 look into the box as well. So this is actually a 4-7 pair. We'll do this. There we go. 4-7 pair. That means that this is a pair in the row. So that's going to be a 6-9, it looks like. All right, so we'll mark those 6-9. This is 8-6-9 in this box is what we're left with. So let's do this. Let's do this. This is only 6 or 8 right here, and this is only, and actually 9 is in one of these 2 cells, and this is 6, 8, or 9. All right. 2 and 2 down here point into this box, and actually we can place a 2 right here. Let's do that. That points up here and makes this a 2. Take that 2 out. So this box over here is also down to 3, and it's going to be 1, 6, and 9. This is 1, 6, or 9. This is only 1, 9. Okay, I'm going to actually remove these corner marks as well. We don't really need those there, I don't think. 2 and 3, so we're going to have 3 in one of these 2 cells. 5 and 5, we can actually place a 5 right here. We have this 5, this 5, this 5, and this 5. So we place this 5. Let's look at the column. We need a 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. So it's just 1, 4 because we have a 3 looking at it. This is only 1, 3 because we have a 4 looking at it, and this is only 3, 4. And this box is down to 3, so it's 3, 4, and 7. 7's in one of these. This is only 4, 7. This is 3, 4, or 7. So I notice this 4, 7 matches up with this 4, 7. So there's only 3 other cells in the column. And that's going to be a 6, 8, and 9. So this is 6, 9 in that cell. This is 6, 8, or 9. This is also 6, 8, or 9. So this cell here is the only cell left in the column that, or in the row that we haven't marked. And it's not an 8, so it's a 1, 6, 9. Might as well mark it. Let's look at this, these numbers pointing up to this box, because we have 3, 6, 8, 2. So 7 is going to be in one of these two right here. And actually there's a 7 that points up to this cell as well. So that means this is a 7. Okay. Pretty much all we have there. This column is down to 1, 6, and 9. It's just 1, 9. This is 6, 9. So now that's a 6, 9 in this row. So the other two cells that are open are 4 and 5. 4, 5, 4, 5. Now, I see the 7 pointing down here into this box as well, and so 7 is going to be in one of these two cells. Two, 3, and 5. So 5 is going to be in one of these two cells in this box. This 5 is placed, so up here we're going to have 5 in one of these two cells. We're also going to have 5 in one of these two cells because we have a 5 pointing up here. Let's think about this box. We need a 1, 5, 9, and what's the other number? We need a 4. 4 is going to be in here somewhere. How about this column? 1, 4, 5, 9 is what's left. 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 9. Let's look at the bottom row. That might be easier because it's down to 4. So this is down to 1, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, we don't want to color that. Not 5. Nope. 6. 1, 4, 6, because we have a 5 in the box. So that is, and a 5 pointing down, but this is not a 1. 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, I was going to say 6, 8, 9 triple, but we already have the 4, 7 as the other options in that column. Let's see. Let's look at this column. We need a 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is only 5, 6. This is only 5, 7. This is 6, 7, or 8. All right, I feel like I'm missing something that might be a little easier to spot than just filling out all the remaining cells, but this cell is down to 1, 4, 6, 9. And that could be any one of the 4. What about here? We need 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. only 1369 because of the 8. 1 5, so 4 was the other digit. Let's just fill everything in. 1459 in this box. So this is just 1 4. This is 1459. This is 459. Start taking these corner marks out. Kind of helps me see things a little better. But what about this? This is not 1 2 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7. Could be 8. So it's only 4 6 8. This here is not 1 2 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Could be 7. Could be 8. Can't be 9. And this is only a 4 5. So I think this box up here, not this one here is the only one left. We need a 3 4 5 7 9. This is only 4 7 9. 3 4 5, not 7. Could be 9. Take these 5s out of here. Actually, the 5 is limited right here. We said. I believe we said that. Why did we say that? Why did I have 5s corner marked right there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So because it could only be a 5 6. Oh, okay, yeah. 5 points to this cell, 5 points to this cell. So in this column, 5 has to be in here, and that also has to, that claims the 5 from the box. So this is not a 5. All right. So now this here can't be 1 2 3. It could be 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7 8. Can be a 9. Let's look at the row here to narrow these cells down. The top row needs a 1 4 7 8. Okay. And this is, let's look at the row, I guess. Could be a 1, can't be 2. Could be a 3. Could be a 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Not 7 8. And it could be 9. So all right, so here's where it can get a little sticky on these puzzles. Just want to make sure I didn't overlook a triple or anything like that. I'm not shy about using XY wings or X wings if I need to on these puzzles. I know you don't always need to, but I will if I need to. Four, 7, 5. So 5. Okay, so 5 points down here. This is not a 5. So 5 is in one of these two cells. It's in one of these two cells as well. All right. Ones point. Oh, the ones point. No, they don't. No, this could be 1. 1 is in one of these two cells. Okay. All right. What are we looking at here? Six, 8, 6, 9. Trying to look for like right here could be a pivot for an XYZ wing with these other two cells, but you need something that sees all that pivot and the two wings, so that's not going to work. Oh, come on. Let's find it. Let's find what we need. One, 4, 5, 9. I feel like this area here, whenever we have a cell that still could be all these things, I wonder if I'm missing something. 4. 4 is in here. Seven looks across. Five, 6, 7, 8. Three, 4, 7. Three, 4. No, that's not it. I feel like maybe it's an X-wing or something. All right, let's see. Let's go through the numbers here. All right. How do I highlight all the stuff? All right. All right, so here's twos. I think we're done with twos. Threes. Threes in one of these two cells. One of these two cells. Threes point here. Four. These are the only fours we have. 5. So 5's point, right? 5's point here. 5's are down here. 6. This is the only, so 6's are here. Eight is up here. 8 is in one of these two cells. Only 2 9s. Wow. Ah. Oh no. No, 1s could be here. Wow. One 6 9. If we could eliminate a 9 from here, we would have an X wing, or I mean an XY wing. Can we eliminate a 9? 9 has to be in one of these two cells. 9 is split right here. Nine is split right here. Why is 9 split right there? Why is this? Oh, because of this 9. Hmm. One, 4, 6. Oh, this can't be 7, so I don't have that correct. I don't know if that's going to help us too much. 1, 4, 8. Three is in one of these two cells. Six is in one of these three. 148. If we could eliminate 1 from here, that would be nice. Man, I am stuck on this one. I mean, maybe a skyscraper. Should I start looking for skyscrapers? So 6 is down to one of these 2 cells. Is there another column? How about this one? Nope. Oh, 4 points. 4 does point to this cell. Means that this has to be not a 4. So 4's point here. Can that help? Because we had 4's here. This can't be a 4. 1, 6, 9. Hmm. One, 4, 6. So this would be like a X, Y, Z wing, 1, 4, 6 right here, except we need a cell that sees the pivot and the 2 wings to eliminate anything from that. So we have like this cell here sees both the wings, but it doesn't see the pivot. This one sees the pivot and this wing, but not this wing. Or it sees this pivot, but not this wing. This is pretty close to it also, except again, we don't have a cell that sees all 3, the pivot and the 2 wings. If we did, then we could eliminate something from here. 169. 169 right here. So this is our pivot. This is the two wings. 1, 6, and 9. So those are the three digits. This is our pivot cell, 6, 9. 1, 9 is a wing, 1, 6 is a wing. What we need here is to have cells that either, well, the shared candidate between the wings is the 1. So any cell that sees both the wings, we can eliminate the 1 from. And this is going to be very helpful because we can eliminate the 1 from these two cells. I'm going to do that right now. That took me way too long to see. But I'm going to explain also why. So think about if this cell here is a 1, obviously no other cell in the box can be a 1, so that's easy enough to see. But if it's a 6, the 6 will make this a 9, and if this is a 9, this is going to be a 1, and that 1 is going to eliminate a 1 from these cells. And you can just do any scenario there. You can go over to this cell here, and obviously if you just make this a 1, it's going to eliminate 1 from these cells. But if you make this a 9, this is going to be a 6, and then this cell here is going to be a 1, and then obviously you can't have 1s there. So no matter how the puzzle is resolved in the end, you're never going to have 1s in these cells. So this is going to be extremely helpful because it now gives us a 4-5 pair in this box. And so that eliminates a 4 from this cell, and that makes it a 9. So let's go across here and eliminate 9 from the rest of the row, and we can place this 1 now. Can eliminate 1 from here. So now what's left in the box is, well, we can just resolve the rest of the box. This is going to be a 6, and this will be a 1. We can come up here and make this a 4. Okay, so we're left with 1, 5, 9. The 6 now points here and makes this a 9. Oh, so this is a 1. Okay, the 5, 9 points here, and this is the only digit left in the box, so this is a 6. This is a 9. All right. Awesome. Let's see, 1 makes this a 3. This is not 3. This is also not 1. Okay, this is a 7 now, which makes this a 4, and this is a 7. 7 is eliminated from here, so we have a 3, 4 pair. Now this is not a 7 up here. It's also not a 4, and neither is this, so this is a 1, 8 pair. This has to be the 8. This is 1. This is not 1. Let's go down here and make this a 6. And this is 8. Not 8. Not 8. 6, 9 pair makes this the 8. And this is 1. Come down here and eliminate 1 there. So now 1 has to be in this cell. The 4, 6 pair means that this is a 9. This is 6. This is 9. We have a 3 pointing up here now, so this is 4 and 3. This is 4, not 4, not 4, not 4. 4 points down here and makes this a 5, and this is 4, this is 5. 4, 6, so we have a 4 pointing at this cell, making this a 6, this a 4, this is 6. That's 6. What do we have? 4, oh, this is not 6. So we have a 4, 7, 8 triple. This must be a 7. 4, 8. So the 4 is here and the 8, 4 is here, 8 is here. Okay, finish this column off with a 3. This is not a 6, this is a 9. 7, 5, and 6. And 5 and 9. And we're done. Wow, 35 minutes. All right, so it took me forever to find that X-wing, or the XY wing, I mean. But I am going to leave the video up. I'll put markers in the description to, if you want to fast forward to where I finally discover the XY wing. But that's why I do these puzzles. I mean, I like discovering those. You know, it's a little bit of a step beyond the New York Times hard puzzle. Sometimes you don't even need that, though. A lot of times it's very comparable to the New York Times hard. But sometimes you do get to use like a more advanced technique. And let me know in the comments if you didn't even need to use that. I mean, I might have missed something more obvious or more kind of basic than that. But I still enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally found what I was looking for. So I will see you next time.